You've heard of Steve Jobs. People worship Elon Musk, but there's one man who played the game harder, built an empire faster, and got richer than both of them. And he did it without the spotlight. No fame, no filters, just pure, unrelenting domination. His name? Larry freaking Ellison. The man who took $1,200, a chip on his shoulder the size of Manhattan, and turned it into a $130 billion empire. He didn't just create Oracle. He declared war on every tech giant in his path and won. But let me take you back. Larry wasn't born with a silver spoon. He was born in the slums of the Bronx, to a single mother who gave him away when he was just 9 months old. He grew up in Chicago's South Side, raised by a cold, emotionally distant aunt and a strict, low-income stepfather. This wasn't a fairy tale. This was survival mode. Ellison had no real family, no connections. He dropped out of not one, but 2 colleges. He bounced around doing whatever he could. Construction, odd computer gigs, anything to pay the bills. Society looked at him like a failure, but in Larry's mind, he was just getting started. You see, Ellison wasn't just some coder. He was a visionary with a vengeance. In 1977, with only $1,200 and 2 partners, he launched a small company called Software Development Laboratories. But what they were building wasn't small. It was a database system for the CIA, codenamed Oracle. That's right, the US government trusted a college dropout to build their next-gen data weapon. And Larry delivered, but he didn't stop there. While IBM was hoarding their database language, Ellison reverse-engineered it like a madman and built a better version. Then, and here's the savage part, he sold it to IBM's own customers. Imagine selling your enemy's weapons back to their army, but better, faster, and cheaper. That's not competition, that's corporate warfare. Oracle exploded. By the 80s, it was one of the fastest growing companies in the world, but the rise wasn't clean. In 1990, Oracle almost collapsed under its own weight. Bad accounting, shaky leadership, stock price in freefall. Most CEOs would have folded. Ellison, he cut half the staff, brought in killers to lead finance, and rebuilt the entire company from the ground up. By 1992, Oracle was profitable again, and back on a warpath. Larry Ellison wasn't just in the tech game, he was building a dynasty. He bought private jets, he built one of the largest yachts in the world, he started buying entire neighborhoods in Malibu and even most of the Hawaiian island of Lanai. This guy was turning his net worth into a real-life Bond-villain empire. But he wasn't just flexing. Ellison stayed ruthlessly focused. He battled Bill Gates in the 90s, nearly took down Salesforce, and quietly became Apple's largest shareholder after Jobs returned. While the world was obsessed with flashy billionaires, Ellison was playing chess while everyone else was playing Pong. Behind every big software company, you'll find Oracle powering the back end, and Larry Ellison pulling strings in the shadows. What made him unstoppable? It wasn't just IQ, it was the grudge, the rage, the refusal to lose. Ellison once said, when you innovate, you've got to be prepared for everyone telling you you're nuts. And he was told that, over and over, until the day he became one of the richest men on earth. This is a man who had no father, no degree, and no roadmap. He built everything from absolutely nothing. So the next time you think you need approval, connections, or money to win, remember Larry Ellison. He didn't wait for permission. He took the crown and built his kingdom by force. You don't need perfect conditions. You need obsession. You need warrior-level discipline. And you need to bet on yourself when no one else will. Because the world doesn't care where you start. It only remembers who finishes first.